Hey y'all, hey, it's me, Urban Laughter. Scratchy, scratchy. Hey guys.
Yeah, she really is. She's scratching where her edges were supposed to be.
Shut up, bitch. My edges are
Oh,
okay, edit
that
this
was
out.
aggressive.
No, I listened to you
Nope,
last
I'm
week.
not.
Y'all,
I'm
I
not
told him
editing
edit
it
out
out.
a part. He got the whole part where me telling him, edit this part out. I gotta stop saying these job names, edit this part out. And he left it in there. I watched the
I
video.
legit forgot. I legit forgot.
I was watching it like I hate him so much. I was like, yeah, make sure you edit that part out. And then you can see my hand. I'm like, make sure you edit that part out. And I just look, I'm like, no, the whole thing is in there. I hate him so much.
But I also don't know how to edit the actual video to take it out and make it not look jumpy either.
He's smart. You know how to. I don't believe you.
Okay? I've never edited any of our videos.
Really? Oh, so I don't believe you still.
I literally just insert the things in their spots, change the title beginning, adjust the end, and then I export that thing.
I take it back for calling you the B word. I gotta stop cussing.
No,
I say that.
She gonna say it. It's gonna happen at the 30-minute mark of this episode where y'all about to hear a commercial. She gonna get me.
No, because listen, y'all, right? I'm thinking in terms of like people being sensitive to stuff, you know? Like we gotta put an E on. We gotta put. Well, you know what? I don't gotta think about people being sensitive. We need to put an E label on this so people know that it's adult content.
Oh, I always do. I always label it as explicit, and I always when I put it on YouTube, I make sure that it's labeled that it's not for kids.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So some people got reckless mouths.
It ain't me. JB be talking crazy in here, and I hate that for y'all. So to keep y'all kids safe.
Yeah, well, she said my name. I'm JB, and this is the Rude Urban Truth. She's scratching the back of her head now, y'all. No. Oof, talk about that. She got these nails now. She's like, I can finally get into the good parts.
Yo, I can finally, y'all, welcome back. I got my nails done again finally. I'm so happy. Mm-hmm. I got little French tips. They look so cute. I like them. They look really nice and polished. But it just feels good to have my nails back because I had my little nubbies for a few weeks. It was nice letting my real nails.
They look like mine.
Shut up. They don't look that bad.
First of all, I keep mine good.
Back there, so ladies, you know when you like have like your hair done and you gotta wash like up under your like bundles and stuff. And I didn't get oil in the back yesterday, and I regret it because I was rushing. Like I got it in the top part that mattered, but this back dry. You hear me?
Mm-mm. So how are you? Aside from the fact that you're happy that you have your nails and you can scratch the itchy part in the back of your neck now.
Oh, all is well. Some foolishness in New York. They pushed a lady on the platform yesterday. It directly impacted me because I was on my way to brunch and I took the subway. It was freezing yesterday. So RIP to her and her family. I feel really bad for them. Like I really hate that happened to someone. Yeah. New York is really getting crazy. Like I've been seeing a lot of stuff happening. A lot of times they're focusing on the Bronx, which I think is intentional because there's crime everywhere in New York. But 2 men stabbed a woman up to death, assaulted her. I seen another one where a man went in the store and he shot a woman and her dog. I don't know why he shot the dog too. Like it is harmful enough that he shot her. So RIP to all these families. But damn, what did you shoot the dog for? Like what the hell? Like this is just vicious and malicious crime. Maybe he shot the dog because maybe the dog probably would have attacked him. Seeing as he harmed the owner, it was like a pit bull. He shot her and the dog. I just was like, damn.
That's crazy.
She had kids. Like I just feel really bad for these people and their lives just being snatched away from them. Like so, it's crazy.
Yeah, people just be. There's just no sense of value for lives anymore. It's just like it's insane to me. But
I was listening to breakfast.
I didn't have anything crazy like that happen, but I did go to brunch, and I'll never go to Bar Louie's for brunch ever again.
I was just about to ask you. I wasn't even going to say how did you feel. Tell the audience how you feel.
Yo.
Poor JB. He got.
Okay, first of all, let's go through this brunch anyway. I should have known. Whoa, hold on. She just shifted her entire hair. Like the whole thing just moved.
Just shut up. You always saying something. They can't even see us today.
No, I'm sorry. Like my brunch story means nothing right now as she is.
I'm not getting my hair done until next week, and I gotta just make sure I'm in place. Shut up. Continue with your story.
Go ahead and pull your part to the side. I be seeing y'all throwing the wig on sideways, so the part is over here by the ear instead of like in the middle.
How that?
I went to brunch. Right, went to brunch. Bar Louie's for brunch. I don't know why we decided on Bar Louie's. I think we were just trying to find a place that was going to be a good middle spot for everybody. First of all, they just started doing the brunch. I walked in there. I was the only person in there. Every employee from Bar Louie's was sitting at a table just chatting it up on their phones. So I walked in thinking I had came in on a company meeting. I stopped like, am I supposed to be here? Like, do I need to go back outside? Like, I sat down.
Southern establishments be chilling anyway, though.
Whoa, that was the loudest alert I have ever heard.
Child, that's Con Ed talking about we got a weather storm coming. Man, I didn't even know y'all could hear the alert. Child, that's Con Ed. Oh, hey, bald head. Not medium ghetto. No, he got on a medium ghetto, y'all.
He said, "Oh, she got her hair on."
Y'all, JB's husband has on a shirt that says medium ghetto.
You deserve the finer things in life.
First of all, he gave his husband a mimosa out of a Kool-Aid cup.
First of all, she said he gave his husband a mimosa out of a Kool-Aid cup.
One of them plastic ones that smell like cabinet.
Right.
It's one of them plastic ones that smell like cabinet, y'all. We should have recorded today live. It's pretty for the Kool-Aid. It's one of them plastic cabinet cups. I know it smells like cabinet. I can tell. I can tell by how you held it up.
This is a good one.
It looked good. It's all pretty.
I think he must have put a little bit of grenadine or something in here.
It is grenadine sitting at the bottom looking beautiful with his medium ghetto shirt on.
Here that it's clearly not a Kool-Aid cup. If she can see all of this, I just want to go ahead and throw that out there.
It's still a Kool-Aid cup. It smells like cabinet.
So we had brunch. I get this thing called a deep dish French toast. It had like this maple stuff up there. It was basically all it was like a cast iron skillet that they had chopped up all the stuff for the French toast and put it in there, almost like it was baked or some shit like that. It was good, but y'all, when I tell you that I experienced death this morning, whole death, like I was sitting there for like, oh my god, I'm messaging Urban Laughter like, yo,
y'all,
I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
Y'all, as he's texting me, and he don't know, now I'm telling him, but like I was laughing when he said, I ain't never going there again. He gonna say they got brunch and they could have kept it. Y'all, I was down, but you ain't finished. You said when you walked in, you thought they was having an employee meeting.
Yeah, I did. I mean, clearly no one was prepared to make any food if it was going to have this type of impact on my insides. But
you're so dramatic. You are so dramatic.
This morning it was just oh man, I felt like the dad from Friday, John Witherspoon. But oh Jesus, that is as personal as it's going to get with me. But that was a lot. It was a struggle this morning. I was about to postpone the whole recording to tomorrow.
Look, I asked you, like, do you need to record tomorrow? Because it sounds like you're hurt.
Hurting. It was a struggle. Okay. But we're here. We're back.
Oh, hey, guys, we're back. We're here. Here. Hi.
Okay, so just a reminder, like I do every week, if you have not subscribed to us, subscribe on whatever streaming platform you're listening to us on, including YouTube. If you're not following us on social media, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at The Rude Urban Truth Podcast, Twitter at Rude Urban Truth Pod, and check out the website at TheRudeUrbanTruth.com. So with all of that said, would my hairless friend like to provide us with the rude quote of the week this week?
Oh, you did not say your hairless friend. First of all, I got hair to the middle of my back, actually. So this is the first year I'm not going to Fiji because of, well, COVID-19. Normally, simply don't go because I'm poor. That's from Brooke Miller. Nope, you didn't. Like you could.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see. I'm missing a sound effect. Let's just do this one.
That didn't even fit. Oh, not me sitting here trying to hold my hair down because I'm laughing and I can feel it peeling back.
Oh, like that time when I saw you at work and like your whole.
Shut the hell up. Was that thing?
Like, it's gotta be cold. That thing was back here that day. Oh,
I had to go to the bathroom.
Did you have a bang at that time too? It was like a wig with a bang, but it was back here.
It was a really bad time. Like that's when I was still getting like my credit together and all. I remember that's when I had just started. Like I found like it's time to get my finances in order. It was that phase. It was a really bad phase. I hate that I knew him then. Fuck it. Y'all, he gonna keep doing that. I wish we could have did a live. They kept doing the motion. You kept going like girl, like the hat's coming off. I went to the bathroom. I did go to the bathroom though.
Yeah. No, I think it was more so you were mad that you had been going around like that and nobody said anything.
Nobody had said a word. Like, y'all probably just walking around like I'm out here. First of all, I was down bad just in life at that time in general, right? I was going through some real shit at that time. You remember? I had broke up with my boo. He hadn't been paying my car note. Like, it was a lot of shit popping off in my life at that time. I'm out here in these motherfucking set it off wigs at work and shit, going through the everyday. I go to the merch. And ain't nobody tell me, like, and then what made me mad is that my coworkers, like, y'all the only ones that like notice the change in me. Like, normally I was at work bubbly and happy and cheerful. Y'all kind of like noticed like a downward shift, and y'all actually peeped it. It was those one who set it off wigs. I remember I was going to the store. I was buying 2 and 3 of them at a time, like. Them little cheapies, they was like 12, 13 and real life set it off wigs, Halloween wigs.
Like, oh my goodness. We got to have that on our social media at some point. I need to set it off wig in a post. I do. Oh my God. I think we named an episode before. I think we named an episode something about a set it off wig.
Did we?
I think we did.
We said we set it off with either set it off or take it off.
Yeah, that might have been it. Set it off or take it off. We were talking about bad wigs.
No, but you knew that was a set it off wig. It was bobbed like that and everything. You know, well, you remember that? It had a little bang. It wasn't too bump, but it was definitely a set it off wig.
The only thing it was missing was the shine.
Yep. Them ones was more like, they're supposed to be more like natural hair, so they didn't have like that shine in them. They were supposed to be like that intentionally so that it would look like a sewing, allegedly.
Oh, that's
child. That was a dark period. That was a dark period in my life, baby. Let me tell y'all. And that damn JB. Y'all couldn't see me. I forgot y'all can't see me today. I'm glad y'all can't. I got a house dress on any damn way. I'm comfortable. I love that we're unapologetically black. It's my favorite part. But it was
every bit of it.
And don't think for a second that y'all can come for me either. This is me. I can say whatever the fuck I want about myself. Try me if you want to. Let's be clear. Don't think when you meet me and we be comfortable like, oh, you got to set it off. We're going, because then I really am going to set it off. And see, now we're being carted off in a police car.
I wonder if I got a picture of that old wig in my phone, because I used to take random pictures of us all the time.
Look at my face.
I ain't gonna do that to you though. I'm not gonna do that to you.
No, Rico got one of me with the set it off wig on and a hat. I was
about to say, wasn't it around the time that you were the You had the little
in my life. I was down bad.
Well, we ain't gonna stay down bad. Tell us about Black Man.
Stay down bad. I'm up. God done blessed me since then. Gave me the sense to get. I was getting it together. That was the worst year, but we ain't having no more. Got it right on together. Okay, it was through faith, prayer, and faith. But anyway.
So do you have a Black Magic Man for us or one man?
Baby. I have Mr. Ruben Harris, founder of Career Karma. You probably like, yo, what is Career Karma? Career Karma is a platform for Black people looking to get into tech. Now, Mr. Harris is a young man. I'm saying all that because I'm trying to pull up his bio, y'all, because I don't know about heart. I was trying, finesse a little time, make it sound a little natural.
Oh, he has a podcast too.
He definitely has a podcast. I was getting ready to tell you that he has a podcast. That was one of the first things I said. But he's a Bay Area transplant from Atlanta, Georgia. He was an advisor for Forge and organized Atlanta's first healthcare hackathon, right? Now, he got his technology career working in partnerships and sales because he wrote a viral blog called Breaking Into Startups. And it was about how he moved to San Francisco, no job at all, and then landed a position 3 weeks later. He got thousands of emails on how to break into tech. He co-founded the Breaking Into Startups podcast to demystify the process. Social media ended up blowing up, y'all. Over 3 million people, 200 plus downloads, like really took off. And then he got an invitation as a contributor to TechCrunch and Black Enterprise. Honey, you need to be on Black Enterprise too, JB. I meant to tell you that. I'm going to submit your ass. But before he got into tech, he was an investment banker focused on food, consumer, and retail. And then while he was in college, he actually organized events and stuff for like some nonprofits. He did some celebs, Tyrese, Kim, K, Jay-Z, and yeah.
Y'all, she is blowing up.
He's also a member of the NAACP.
Blowing up. Do y'all hear all this? Is she trying to act like that ain't happened? I was in here like, we done heard all of the notifications.
My nephew has been calling me on group FaceTime since like yesterday. My nephew's 9, y'all. And that's my baby. I love him to death. But he keeps group FaceTiming me. And he had a little girl on there. And I think he likes the little girl. But I'm trying to, gonna have to explain to him, like, when you like a girl, you don't FaceTime with your aunt. Like, y'all know I'm a lit aunt. Like, I'm a lit aunt, right? Like, I'm a lit aunt, and I'm like the fun aunt, but I love him deaf. But I also be dropping life jewels on him too. Like, I have a good time with him, and I drop life jewels. But he's calling me, and I really do feel like I think he's calling because he's nervous to talk to that little girl alone. And I'm like, "Oh, son, like, come here," because I call him my son. I'm like, "Son, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that."
But yeah, back to Ruben.
Yeah, so that's Ruben. He's a member of the NAACP. He started up this company from scratch, from being someone not in tech at all to landing a role in tech, and now he in the game, baby. And he has a platform called Career Karma. Check it out, please. Ruben is young. I don't know exactly how old he is. Let me see if I can find his birthday. But
I found him on Facebook.
Of course you did. Find out how old he is.
Well, I'm on his Instagram, and I was seeing that his business actually raised $40 million.
Good for him.
So raised $40 million to connect tech career hopefuls to more education opportunities. And he's been interviewed by Essence, Bloomberg Technology. He's been on a lot of TV shows, like you mentioned, TechCrunch. So he's been out here like making the moves, and I'm all the way here for it.
I'm all the way here for it. Now he texted me again.
And there's his website. I found his page on Facebook. He's almost one of the original OGs on Facebook because his account was created in 2008.
Okay.
But he does not have his birthday listed. But yeah, it's still dope. I think I love to see stuff like this. And then, like you said, this is just so many opportunities. Tech is a booming industry. So much money there to be made. And it is nice to see someone actually like doing things to help that out. I'm doing searches to see if I can find the actual birthday.
Okay. Okay.
That's how weird I am. And,
I'm glad you know that you would.
Hey, I know when his mother's birthday is. Birthday, March the 30th. I don't know the year.
But no, I've seen March the 30th.
Yeah, no year, because I'm seeing when people are wishing him happy birthday, but that's about it. Anyway. But yeah, shout out to him. We love to see us doing great things. Love to see it. So shout out to Ruben. Also, check him out on Instagram. He's actually pretty handsome. So
I was trying to be cool. I think he might have, just in case there's else involved. I didn't want to be disrespectful.
I'm just saying. I'm just thinking like if you needed an extra incentive, you should have already gotten it from what was already said. But if you're one of those people who needs to have something nice to look at, he's also that. So. But shout out to him. Hopefully we can. I even looked to see what type of jobs they were hiring for. Because, he's helping people get jobs, but of course his company needs people too to keep things going. So there's a lot of tech jobs, a lot of people operations positions open right now. But I think all of the jobs are centered in San Francisco or LA or somewhere in California. I can't remember. Mm-hmm. But
it's in San Francisco, it look like.
So with that said, let's move into Rude Talk.
Rude Talk. Rude Talk. Oh, bounce that, make your knee touch it.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know why that always still gets me, but this is one I am going to ask if you would feel betrayed by this urban laughter. I read this shit last night, and I may have been a little bit inebriated when I read it, and it took me down. I was laughing so hard. So ultimately, this is a situation. It's not really an am I the asshole. It's just someone venting and telling people on Reddit about how he really messed up by lying to his wife for more than a decade.
Of course.
So I'm sitting back thinking like, oh man, this sounds like this is going to be terrible. But then it says he confessed to the site after his heinous ruse involving gummy bears was discovered. That's when I'm like, wait,
not what? Heinous ruse involving gummy bears.
So this is where it happened. So apparently, he and his wife, when they first started dating, because this is well before they even got married, when they first started dating, she expressed how she hates lime and orange flavored candies, and he loves them. So they developed this sharing system where obviously when she would ever come across something orange, or she would give it to him. So like if it was an orange Starburst, she would give it to him. Orange and green Skittles, he got them. all orange and green gummy bears. Got him. And he said it's been going on for 13 years. So this is where the lie comes in. What she doesn't know is that the green Haribo gummy bear is actually strawberry. He said that he found it out after looking at the back of the Haribo gummy bears package, and he never told her. So she always assumed because it was green, it was lime flavored, and she was going to hate it. So 13 years passed, he's been doing this. He never told her, so he's just been eating all of the strawberry flavored candies, despite the fact that she would have actually eaten them. He said everything was fine until last night when his wife randomly looked at the back of the candy packet. Sharing the moment, he said, okay. Sharing the moment his web of lies came crashing down, he wrote, but after a few minutes, I saw her looking at the back of the bag, and then I saw her eyes get really big. She turned to me and asked if I had known that the green bears were strawberry. She always thought they were lime. I was honest and nodded my head yes. The look of betrayal was real. She asked how long I've known, and I was honest and said as long as we've been married.
Wow.
The fallout from the deception has seen the man resign himself to buying his own sweets from now on. As he added, she quit giving me the gummy bears she didn't like. She was even eating the orange ones out of spite. I don't think I'll ever get any more gummy bears discards after this.
He didn't have to say she's eating the ones out of spite. She's like, orange one, Ruben. We eat these orange ones too.
And then a lot of people are pointing out that he's probably going to end up back in a doghouse when his wife finds out that the green Skittles are actually apple flavored and not lime flavored. So I was just thinking,
did she even try to eat it?
No, I think she just assumed that if it was those colors, then those colors were going to correspond with those flavors. It's kind of like if we see red, we assume that it's either fruit punch or cherry. We don't assume that a red one is going to taste like grape or something. So I guess that's what she did. But how would you, because food is very important to us.
Hello.
That we value it. And I am a huge gummy bear fan. It was one of the things I was most sad about when I had braces, because they told me because of how gummy they were that it might not be good getting entangled and stuff. But let's say something like this happened to you. How would you react to that? Like,
I would not have reacted like that. Like, it's dumb, but come on. Like, it is dumb. Like, that's absolutely dumb. But I guess if you look at the larger picture of betrayal behind it, like the dishonesty of it, like when you see them with strawberry, you could have said, hey, do you know these are strawberry? I get that piece, but girl, I would not have.
I was like, I couldn't.
I'm laughing because she ate the orange on spike. Not you eating some shit you don't even like.
She forcing herself to eat them because.
That's what I'm laughing at. Like, not you being, that's so petty. I'm not going to make myself uncomfortable call myself hurting somebody else. He said she's even eating the orange ones out of spite. Listen, if I don't like the flavor, I don't like it. I'm not doing it.
I don't think I've ever been that mad and I'm gonna eat something.
It's something that I don't like. Me either. Like, I can't.
I just don't have it in me. I don't have it in me.
Like, if I don't eat orange, I don't eat orange. I'm not going to eat the orange because see, somebody will get me. I like banana Laffy Taffies. Judge your mothers. Everybody be like, I'm not a yellow Laffy Taffy. The yellow Laffy Taffy is low key the best one. That and the strawberry one. The strawberry one slaps. I'm not going to argue with y'all, not today or tomorrow.
I'm not going to argue with you either because I realized earlier this week that some people have taste and others don't, and this is just your moment.
Time out. Can I turn your mic off like how you did, man? How come I don't like how he got all the admin power. Like, it's real, like, you violated me? Like,
yeah, I went ahead and threw on the dramatic piano because real talk, this is just this is the funeral for your taste buds. They did.
First of all, I will punch you in the face. That's first. Secondly, I have to stop threatening to physically assault you. I don't be about to like that. I'll be all happy when I see him. I'll be all hugging him. No, it does not fit. You just keep trying to drag this into us. It does not fit. Did you know that it didn't fit? It doesn't fit.
I saw some moon pies yesterday, and I was like, I meant to take a picture. I was like, oh, look at all of the cardboard flavored desserts over here.
I love moon pies. Okay, moon pies are bomb. Mm-hmm. Don't do that.
Sure.
They don't do that because they are. Mm-hmm.
Sure. Okay, so I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
I'm going to say this just like Killmonger did in Black Panther. Is this your relationship? Okay.
Boy.
So I came across this thing.
Like that man.
It was like I know, because I don't want to scream too loud. I'm in the mic. I'm trying to be considerate.
Oh, because I
got these headphones in their ears.
I talk loud naturally.
So I came across this thing where it's basically 15 relationship arguments so strong that they cause breakups. And I'm just wondering, because some of these things, I'm like, why would someone do this? But I'm guessing someone out there does this. So let's just talk about it. The first question is it okay to use your partner's toothbrush?
Absolutely not. Like what?
Why would you want to do that?
Yeah.
Like they scrubbed off plaque and tartar buildup. Like that's what it's used for, right? Like why would you want to put it in your mouth?
Look at my face. Like, what is wrong with y'all?
But there's some people, I've seen some people that are like, oh, we do all this kiss and I've put other stuff in my mouth. Why can't I put your toothbrush in my mouth?
No. There's a line.
Yeah, a huge line. It feels very translucent like. So number 2 was, do you fart in front of your partner?
Sometimes, but by accident. They be silent but deadly.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be like just walking around like letting them loose, but like
definitely silent but deadly. It'd be like
I'm not gonna kill my insides trying to hold it in either.
Right. Like, I mean, it's a natural. You gotta let it go.
Like you all gotta do it.
Hello.
Okay, so this is one that's very interesting to me because I know some people who actually never close this door in their house ever at any point in time. Do you have an open door policy when someone's on the toilet? Like if you're in there doing number 2, are you okay with them coming in and brushing their teeth?
They don't even want to be in there at that time.
Like, why would you want to be in there? You better.
Unless you're smoking a cigarette. My mom said that cigarette smell take out all of that.
Just blowing out.
I know what I'm talking about. Somebody go to the bathroom and they smoke cigarettes. Like, it makes it so much easier.
Okay, so let's say you and your partner have been watching a TV show. They keep watching it without you. Is it okay for them to watch episodes without you?
Yeah. I mean, like, I'll be full betrayed. Like, oh, no, you didn't watch this without me. Like, because I might watch something without you. So
I'm petty. I'm going to stop watching the whole show. I don't want to see anything else.
Oh, so you'd have been eating the orange gummy bears, like, even though you said you wouldn't have.
Yum, num, num.
You didn't have to do that sound effect. Num, num, num. You need to grow up.
Dude, if I'm watching the show with you and then I come back and you're on episode 5 and I know we went to sleep on episode 2, oh, this is clearly your show. You can have it. I don't want to watch it anymore. I'll find something else to watch alone since you want to be watching stuff without me.
Since you want to watch stuff without me.
Okay, so this is it. Do you believe in love at first sight?
I do.
So explain it to us. Like, what do you think that means? Like,
I mean, and I don't mean like permanent love forever, like, but love in that moment, absolutely. But it's like when you look at them and you know, like you look like this is it. You can feel it. I can't even describe it. You feel it. Unless your feelings is all messed up. You want people to feel it with everybody. But that's more like a desperation thing than anything.
So do you believe that you've ever experienced that before?
Almost every boyfriend I've had feels like love at first sight. Love at first sight doesn't mean love for the rest of my life. It just feels like I like this person. I feel like this could go somewhere. So I try. And then, well, you see, it doesn't work out. So that's how I feel. Like, it's really a feeling for me. Like, how I can't describe it. It's like butterflies, but a good, like, excitement and not butterflies, but like a happiness. What you mean? Why, you ain't never experienced love at first sight? Oh, look at you.
I'm too skeptical of people when I first meet them.
Wow.
I think I can have a good time with someone, but I'm usually not thinking that far ahead because I'm trying to make sure that I'm not just getting their representative right now.
So do you not think so far ahead?
Oh gosh, no. But okay, so this next one is, do you believe in soulmates though?
Oh, I do believe in soulmates. Yeah.
Do you think it's possible that you don't that you can have a soulmate that you're not with?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're with someone else, but you feel like this other person is your soulmate.
So yeah, absolutely. Especially because just because you may feel like that person is your soulmate doesn't mean that they're yours. You see what I'm saying? Like you like, oh, that's my soulmate, and it's like I feel like he's my soulmate. Like he's the person I need to be with, and I should be with. And then he may not feel that same way about you.
So what does that mean for the person you're with?
That doesn't mean I love them any less. I just love that person differently. Like I can still love you, and our souls can be connected, but you're not my soulmate. Like you're not that absolute anchor person for me. But that's me. You know, there's some people that feel like the two are not synonymous. Like, oh, you can't be love somebody and it not be your soulmate. And I'm like, you absolutely can, because your soulmate for you may not be their soulmate. You may not be mutual soulmates. And sometimes if you are soulmates and you just don't know it, your soulmate might be with someone else. And you don't want to hurt people, and they don't want to hurt that person. Like they love them. That's why they're with them, because they love and they care about them. Like they're with this person for a reason and not you. Whatever the reason may be. The odds may ever be in your favor.
Okay, so this next one is pretty controversial.
Look at your face. You looked at me like just moved right along and have no input or nothing. What's your opinion?
I believe in soulmates. I believe that people can have multiple soulmates.
Me too.
Like,
I do not believe there's just one.
Because I look at it as love. Like people love people differently. Like,
exactly.
Like you can be in multiple relationships, and every relationship is different. That means if every relationship is different, then the love is going to be different in that relationship too.
Exactly. That's how I feel too. Like it's like you can have multiple people to be your soulmates for different things and different reasons.
Okay, so what about this one? This is a pretty controversial one. Once a cheater, always a cheater, or people can change?
See, that is a controversial one. I don't know. I think it depends. Some people sometimes really do just mess up that one time. They gotta express their feelings, and it's a one-time thing, and it never happens again. But then you got some serial cheaters out here. So,
yeah, I don't think it's they're always one. I don't think we can. I don't believe in justifying people's reasons for doing those things, but their reason for doing it that one time doesn't mean that that's probably why they're going to keep doing it every other time if they're going to ever do it again.
Right, because there really are people who have done it one and done. Like they had one weak moment, one messed up moment in life. They did the cheating thing. It wasn't for them. They apologized profusely. They felt bad about it. They do it. Then you got people that serial cheat.
And then truthfully, we have to be honest, a lot of people cheat just different ways. There's some people who do it physically. There's some people who become a bit more intimate in the sense of like, from an emotional standpoint. So it's like, and a lot of people say that that's worse. So it's just like, it also depends on how you're looking at the type of cheating that they did, because I think some people are more likely to get over a physical one before they can get over an emotional one, because emotionally that means the person's still going to be there.
I cheated on one time.
Connection. Yeah.
And it was one time. It was literally one time. Like since then, I've been in relationships. Being cheated on is so hurtful because it ended up happening to me. So I had cheated on somebody and I moved on, and then I ended up getting cheated on. And it's hurtful. It makes it feel like it's you. And even though it's not really you, it makes it feel like, well, what did I do that it makes you, at least me, it made me feel like, what did I do that I wasn't good enough? And I was good enough, and it had nothing to do with me. It took me a long time to get to that point, right? But at the same time, it's like being on the other side of it and seeing how I felt. From now on, if I feel like I'm going to step with somebody else, I'm going to just tell the person like, yo, we need to just step back, and I need to like break up with you because it's hurtful. And I don't want you to feel like it's easier for me to break up with you and you respect it and I do my thing than me hurt you and undermine your trust and make you think you was in this relationship the whole time and you question the whole relationship off this one action. Like you ain't even got to worry about all that. I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to stop you right there, player. We're going to cut this short. I'm feeling this boy at work. I'm about to see what's up with it. That's it. And if I lose out, that's the risk I took. Like I got to deal with the consequences of it. Like I go and I try it out, and that person don't want to be bothered. And it's like, nah, well, I didn't get my relationship. This is dumb, but okay. I chose to be dumb. So
okay. So speaking of choosing to be dumb, do you believe that people are supposed to have a joint bank account?
Honey, no.
Because there's some people that think it's really stupid to do it, and then there are other people that feel like it makes things easier.
Yeah, okay. I'm open to a joint bank account for commonly shared expenses. Like, let's be real. I know I see a lot of these people, oh, the man should be taking every bill and da-da-da-da. The reality of it is all of us ain't got no money to be doing that shit. Okay, now it fits. It fits. But no, the reality of it is a lot of us literally do not have the money to do that shit. That's why a lot of times we live together with partners and stuff because the combined income, like, don't these girls be on Instagram front? And I know mad people that's broke, like, don't do that. And it's okay to be like, it's not okay to be broke, obviously, but it's the situation that you're in the moment. But stop acting like you expected somebody to come and take care of you. Like, you, what? You don't even have the means to take care of yourself. What is you talking about? And I'm talking about for men and women, because there was men that was saying the same thing. If y'all gonna split that shit 50-50, that's okay. It's a survival tactic. It's literally okay. For that, yeah, definitely share bank account. Share bank account for shit like the rent, electric bills, utilities, all of that. Oh, but I'm gonna keep me something on the side. Because
that's kind of how we navigate things. We have a joint savings, joint checking, and we have our own account.
Separate account, right?
We put stuff into these and just allocate stuff out. Bills are always paid, and we can always do what we need to or want to with our own money without it what other people are doing.
Come from a line of women. A lot of my relatives are older who grew up in a time where socioeconomically women could not do a lot. Women still couldn't really work. They were discriminated against if they did work. We make less now, but they made significantly less in like the 60s, 70s, and 80s. And they come from a period where a man did provide everything and took care of you, but at the expense of disrespect, looking at your husband's face on other kids in the neighborhood that wasn't yours. Being unable to have upward mobility. And now we got that ability. So yes, I'm going to always keep something on my side because my nana and them didn't have that privilege. So I'm going to take advantage of the privilege of being able to have my own and sustain. And we're going to do that. We can absolutely share these bills though. Like, that's fine. I get it. Until we get to a point where if I meet a man and he's making like well into the six figures, I'm talking like he making $350 a year and I'm only making $180. Sir, please carry the weight of this burden. Right. Like, we can use my paycheck towards the savings.
Unless we're going to be living in I would say, unless we're living in a situation where they might be making that much money, but the way we are living is conducive to my salary. Yeah. Because usually the biggest issue is like, if you have someone who's making significantly more, sometimes you ended up living based off of their salary, and living off of their salary is not going to put you in a good position if you're splitting a lot of those things down the middle.
Hello. And that's what I was saying. That's why I said, sir, you do the lifting of this heavy burden and I can still contribute because I can build the savings. It's a win-win. Like, you can contribute this piece. I'm going to contribute this piece. We can have a nice savings together based off my salary, and then the lifestyle be maintained by yours. Like, that's fine. That's fine. I'm all for it. Like,
okay. So this one I feel like is interesting. Can you be with someone who can't stand your family?
Can you what?
Can you be in a relationship with someone who cannot stand your family?
No, my family's way too close for that. Way too close.
So what if it's the other way around? Can you be with someone that your family can't stand?
Yeah.
Okay, so what makes those different?
So for me, because it's my family, and I know my family, I can deal with them. But him saying him like my family, what you mean you don't like them? Like, it's easy for me to dip in and out, but you can't be dipping in and out. That ain't how this works. Like, no, like, it's my family and I know how to deal with my family, right? Versus him not liking them. He don't know how to deal with them.
So what happens if he did like your family and something happened that caused him not to like them anymore?
Oh, no, that I understand. I got to hear what it is because my family be on some shit too. And I could kind of imagine some scenarios that could potentially happen to be offensive and you not want to come around. In that case, completely acceptable.
So how do you navigate a situation like that where you know that your spouse doesn't like your family anymore because of something they did, but you also probably want to still have them around your family?
Okay, so I'm real vocal about stuff and I'm the uncomfortable conversationalist. Like, oh yeah, so this happened and this was disrespectful. Now, I have had that shit go left. Where we've talked about something that makes somebody uncomfortable and it has blown up and it went from bad to worse. Wasn't in my best judgment. I was young. But in those situations, like, I usually try to think of it in terms of like, okay, there's going to be some stuff I can fall back from. A lot of times my family kind of understand where I'm coming from. Like, yo, you violated him. I love him. We together. I kind of got to like lean over this way a little bit. Like, you know, I love you too from over here. But then there's other times where it's like, yo, this was completely disrespectful. And usually if it's something disrespectful where he feels violated, I'm going to say something anyway. Like, whoa, it's not how you talk. It's not how you talk to mine. No. Right. We're not going to do that here. No. But I've never really had that situation. Like, I've been fortunate enough that mostly all relatives get along with my boo. My boo gets along with my relatives. But we also don't do too much either. Like, we keep it light and cute, you know?
Yeah, some people like that. When you start to involve your family a little bit more in what you're going through, what you're dealing with in your relationship, it's going to invite more issues.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the same realm of that question, can you be with someone who can't stand your best friend?
I mean, sometimes I don't like her either, so it's like I mean, sometimes no, I'm joking because I don't want her to hear this and like, yeah, no, I'm joking, but I think it's doable, but it would be a lot easier if it wasn't. But we're at a stage in life too where we mostly are with our significant others more than our best friends anyway. At least I am. Like even with me and my ex, like kind of like slightly rekindling, but I also still see my little boo in the Bronx because we ain't put all my eggs in one basket. I ain't no dummy. But I'm mostly with like my guys more than I'm mostly with my guys instead of my best friend. I mean, my best friend lives in another state, so right now that's not my thing. But if he didn't, I think it might be like, well, why don't you like her? But I'm also not a teenager, so you know when you're like a teen, your best friend's always constantly around, like and doing stuff. Like we're at that age where I mostly would hang with my best friend by myself anyway, so he wouldn't really need to be around her a ton. Like it'd be like us having ladies' time and just one-on-one time because we haven't seen each other in a while and really want to catch up, like not in a group setting.
Interesting.
Don't be interested in me. Wow. What about you? Would you? The man I've Kill Bill. You know.
I don't know. I think that I'd be very interested in knowing why. Y'all hear her in these notifications?
Child, it's the group chat hit me up talking about Sunday fun day. Absolutely. We out in these New York streets, baby. It's 34 degrees today. Y'all know what that means. Heat wave. No, I'm joking. It was so cold here yesterday that 34 degrees actually does feel like a heat wave though.
Y'all can have that. But
it's not my fault that I'm popular and I got my thing on Do Not Disturb.
No, you don't, because I can hear it.
I mean, I'm trying to put it back on now. Like every single chat, like every time I put one person on, people who normally ordinarily wouldn't text me during this time is on. We also don't be recording this late.
I was gonna say, why don't you just turn the whole thing on Do Not Disturb and not just the chat?
Can I turn my whole thing? I'm on my laptop. Can I do it on my laptop?
Okay. Go to the top right.
I'm in messages.
No. Go to the top right of your computer. You see where you have your date, but then you also have something that looks like the control panel, like a dot on the left and a dot on the right.
Don't do that, bitch. I see it.
You see that Do Not Disturb button?
Oh, it's just like on my phone. I really don't like you at all. Like, at all.
Child, we've been doing this podcast for how long, y'all?
And I have had a MacBook for entirely too long at this point. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay, so what about this one? You want kids, your partner doesn't, but you find out well later into your relationship they don't want them. Do you just go ahead and end it then?
Probably.
Yeah, I feel like to me that's a deal breaker. It's like,
yeah, I'd have to be out. Like, because waited way too long, and I wanted this baby.
Pregnant. You get pregnant, but they've already made it clear that they didn't want the kid in the first place, so they're probably not going to be present. It's like,
or they gonna still. I've actually seen people who don't want the kid, but they still step up, which is good. But
yeah, you don't want to take. You don't want to go.
You don't want a kid under them circumstances, right? Yep. Like I don't want to. Like I date the kind of guys that even if they didn't want a kid and I had where to have a baby, I know that they will step up and take care of it, right? And I'm saying they rephrase that. If I had a baby, I know Mark will step up and take care of it without a question in my mind. But he wants kids. He actually approached me about having a baby, like recently, and getting married. That's another topic, y'all, for another day, child. I'm dating and he talking about marriage. Sir, where was this at 5 years ago when we was all that time we dated? We dated all these. Anyway, before I go down into the weeds, because you know how I get. Hello. You know how I get. Because y'all know how I get. But yeah, no, you don't want to force somebody into parenthood like that. Like, yeah, don't still do it, but you don't want to impact somebody. At least I don't. I don't want to negatively impact people's lives. Like. When I be asking for sound effects, where do they be at though? Where do these sound effects be when I be asking for them?
I just felt like it was appropriate as we was having the story. It was like, this needs music. I got you. But yeah, I think it's a deal breaker. Kids are a deal breaker. And so like, if you don't want kids, I feel like it shouldn't be on the first date, but it should be something discussed early on in a relationship. That way, you know that you guys have the same goals. If you don't have the same goals, you're really just wasting time. You're wasting your time because y'all don't want the same things. That's like getting with someone knowing you want to be married and then when someone tells you they don't want to ever get married, it's like you want to know that ahead of time before you start getting really invested in this, knowing that you guys don't have the same end goal. And there's so many people that do that anyway, hoping that over time that person's going to change their mind. But it's like, I don't want to be the person that makes you figure out that that's what you want. You need to know that you want this stuff beforehand for me.
Right.
Hello. I don't want to be doing all of that. So, okay. So what about this one? Is it okay for your partner to be close with their ex?
No.
They're still good friends with an ex of theirs.
I seen a good analogy about that the other day that was saying something about when you plant a seed and you grow it, you can't turn that tree back into a seed. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
It was something about relationships to that effect. I don't remember it exactly, but it was something like when you build a relationship, you put the seeds in the ground and it blossoms into this tree. And then once this tree is blossoming in full bloom, you can't turn it back into a seed.
Right.
So no, you cannot be friends with your ex. I don't know why you even asked me something like that. I feel like there's been enough episodes where you already know my vibe. Absolutely.
I'm just going down the list. List.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so what about this one? Chores. You're dating someone. Do you share chores, or does one person just do most of them?
Is Prince purple? Is Al green? Is Barry white? Yeah, we gonna split these. We gonna split these chores. I'm gonna sweep. You gonna mop. What are we talking about here? Now, granted, I've dated men where I usually am a better cleaner than them. They clean and they're neat, but they're like what I call man clean.
Yeah, but you're gonna let them clean rather than just
no, you're not going to just
you can come through and tweak some stuff, but I don't want to set the expectation that you think I'm gonna be doing this all the time.
All the time. Hello. I'll do the general heavy lifting maintenance, and I do what I call weekly. So the way I keep I'm real neat. So the way I keep my place real neat, because a lot of people do ask me this, the way I keep it neat is I do stuff every day. I make sure I put stuff back where it's at. I wipe counters. I dust throughout the week so that when the weekend comes, I ain't got to do no big overhaul cleaning. I'm not to get up on Saturday morning and clean my whole apartment girl, because I've been cleaning my apartment all throughout the week. After I finish cooking, I've made sure I clean my stove and the countertops and this floor is swept and it's mopped. I do all of that stuff throughout the week, multiple times a week. And then it stays neat. So then when Saturday comes, all I got to do is worry about going out the door. So yeah, no, I'm not girl, I got up early Saturday morning and I was cleaning up and making bacon. No. The apartment is always clean because I tidy up throughout the week in small little pieces where it's not a whole bunch of heavy lifting. The only thing I might do on Saturday is clean the bathroom again. I clean my bathroom about 2 to 3 times a week. And that's because I'm a Black woman. I wear weave and I wear makeup. So, the stuff gets all over the place. And I do my daily tie up, clean my shower out after I get in. So it'll be clean when I get in it the next day. Wipe up any makeup residue, any hair grease, or oils, or just hair piece, like just shedded hair that sheds, like just general basic cleanup. Yeah. Like clean up. No, absolutely not.
Okay, so this is the last one and we'll be done with Rude Talk.
Dang.
Which one of you is going to pay on the date? The options here are we split it 50-50, or we alternate, or we have another egalitarian system, or one of us pays most of the time.
I've tried the rotational thing, but Mark always paid. Like he would always, your money's no good here. I would try. And there'd be sometimes he would let me pay. Like if we go to breakfast or something, I'd be like, let me get it. Like I'll help you snatch the check. But I always get light stuff. Like Mark do like the heavy, like the tablecloth, nice dinners. There'd be hundreds. He covers them, but that's because that's what he wants to do. But I'm open to us doing it on a rotational basis. Like, hey, you picked it up this last time. Let me pick it up this time.
Yeah, we hold married over here. We don't really care.
Right.
Sometimes I'll throw my card out there. Sometimes he'll throw his card out there. Sometimes we'll just have extra money in the joint. So we're just like, I'll just use that. Or right. Because at the end of the day, it's going to get paid. And at the same time,
and it's coming from y'all. When you are married like that, it's both y'all money anyway. Right. Even if y'all split it, what difference did it make? It's the same amount of money coming out of the household.
And that's what we do sometimes.
No matter whose card it was. Yeah.
It's all
like no matter whose card it was the same. Like, what difference does it make? It's the same amount.
But I know there's some people it's especially relevant in heterosexual relationships and people in gay relationships who live off of heteronormative views where they feel like, okay, the man, the top, the whoever is the person who's supposed to pay. And child,
depends on who you date. Like I said, I have the type of man that he does that.
Pay. As long as don't nobody to chase us down because it look like we're trying to skip out on the bill. I don't care.
Okay.
Let's just pay it and then we can go.
Yeah, but I said I have the kind of man who he pays for everything for me, so he don't. And not like I'm not saying like on like some braggy shit. Like I'm just saying like that's just how it is. Like he usually won't let me pay because he pays. Like usually it's his idea anyway. If he want to go somewhere, and the thing I know about him, if he says invites you somewhere, he's covering it. Like my brunch yesterday, he said, "Yo, come on, we gonna go eat. Let's go." I had to meet him because he had some other errand around. When I got there, met him. I knew he was paying for it. I mean, I still asked, like, yo, I could get it, because he just got me like some dinner throughout the week. And so I'm like, yo, I could get it. You got dinner on Tuesday. Like, it's whatever. Yeah, like, no, I got it. Like, I asked you out. Like, come on, let's go. But that's kind of how I am too, for the most part. Like, if I'm asking you something, let's just like my friends. Like, my friends, that's how we go. Like, when we're dating, if I'm asking you out, I'm probably going to pay for it. But my friends, we split it up among each other all the time. Sometimes we treat
when it
each other.
comes to your friends, it's like, I got it. I mean, because y'all got each other. Like, you have done that before, where it's just like, I got it. Don't worry about it. Because I know that if I ever needed it, then you're going to be like, I got it.
But we be balling out. You see my hair? But we be balling out.
No, let me get mine behind the
It's
ear.
us being, we be balling out. I still never forget that damn brunch, man.
Oh, that was a ruthless brunch.
Man, you said Brian stood over you. You said
they took us
he left
down.
you on the floor.
They took us down that day. Oh my God.
And I was back when I talked to Destiny. She's like, what you doing? I said, me. She said, hey, it's 4:00. It is not brunch no more.
And we had been there all day.
I did not know it was 4:00. The sun was still brightly shining on us.
Like that was a great brunch though.
Yeah,
that's what happens when you got people who just randomly will strike up conversations with people.
Yes, like they really started talking. Like we really sat with them strangers for an entire day.
Watch them bring more bottles. As long as I can see the alcohol coming from the bottle into my glass, I was going to drink it.
I won't even recognize any of them if they walk past us today.
I got pictures of them on my phone.
Do you?
We took pictures that day.
I don't know what them people look like. I was like, if they walked past me right now, I wouldn't have a clue. I'd be like, oh, okay. That was a good time.
Because the white guy, you and the white guy have a picture on my phone.
Wow. Of course I have a picture with him. I probably was all chipper, being crazy.
Because we were drunk. We were all chipper.
But I be friendly even when I ain't drunk. I be like, hi, what you doing? I like people. I do. I like them a lot. I mean, I still be mindful. But I like y'all. I like y'all overall.
Speaking of liking people, I have someone that I want to talk about in Living While Black because...
Oh, okay.
Because
it's Martin Luther King Day on Monday?
No, I said Living While Black because we've been
black most of our lives. Oh my goodness, how did I forget that? We've been black most of our lives. Because we've been black most of our lives.
Well, I'm going to make this pretty quick. I actually saw this based off of a video first, but it looks like because of them, we can have picked it up and made a blog about it. It was you may have seen the video. It was a woman. She has a 6-year-old son who was diagnosed with autism, who he kind of he struggles with getting haircuts because he's very sensitive to the loud noises and he doesn't like when the hair actually touches him as it falls. Well, this mother, her name is Laquista Arena. I'm not sure how we're going to pronounce her name, but I'm really sorry if I pronounced it incorrectly. But she has a 6-year-old son with autism, and she took her son to the barbershop, and they have a barber there who actually like really truly takes her time with cutting his hair. So they've kind of turned getting a haircut into a game to help him with his anxiety and stuff as he's getting a haircut. So like in the video, like you see they'll cut the hair in one spot, and then after they've been in that one spot for a certain amount of time, they actually run to another spot in the barbershop and they cut the hair there. So she's always keeping him moving, and it's something that he actually enjoys doing, and it kind of helps him with forgetting that he's actually getting a haircut. So like she made a post with the clip of them running around the shop playing that game to cut the hair, and she basically said, they have been a blessing to my family. When your kid is on the spectrum, people don't want to be bothered. She's always been so patient and kind to Jack. Yesterday was an epic meltdown. I usually have to do some coaching to get him in a chair. He will put on his headphones and we power through. Yesterday, he forgot his headphones and it went downhill fast. He refused to sit in a chair and just lost it. Reed noticed his Super Mario Brothers hoodie. He's low-key obsessed and told him that he needed to save Mario by making sure no hair gets on him. She cut his hair while he moved and ran around the shop. His smile at the end was priceless. And you see like he's really, really happy at the very end of the thing. I just thought it was really, really nice. I love, I have a sensitivity to kids and, the stuff that kids go through. It's like, we say fuck them kids all the time, but I love kids.
Yeah, but not for real. We love the babies. It's
But
like a jokey, fun way.
she created a because of everything. She actually created a GoFundMe to raise money for that barber.
Okay.
Because of all the stuff that barber had been doing for her son, and so far the page has actually raised more than $3,400. So I just thought it was really nice. We talk about mental health all the time, but it's very different when you're, people who are on the spectrum. They all are very different, and they all have different sensitivities. Some of them have no real sensitivities; they're pretty high functioning. But I love seeing that there's this barber recognized that there was something that she could do to make this experience better for him. And the kid loved it. So I'm going to send you the article if you haven't seen it. It's on the homepage of Because of Them We Can too. But I just thought it was really dope. It's really nice. And you just don't see stuff like that often. So seeing that, it was nice to see. I love to see that. I know a lot of times in Living While Black, we talk about some really depressing things, but I thought it was really nice to highlight.
But we've been balancing it out with positivity. Well, a couple negative things and ending it on a high note. Positivity.
I just thought that this was a really good opportunity to highlight something like this. We had a black magic person, but this is deserving of some type of attention too. So
this is definitely deserving of some attention.
So, but that's all I got.
That's all I got.
Look at you already answering my question before I even ask it.
Yeah, shut up. Look at him on his phone. He's talking about me.
No, because I was about to get you a quote. I always got to end this with something. First of all, okay, so I want to just throw this out there. This isn't really a quote, but ladies, yes, I'm speaking directly to you because I don't think this is anything that a guy can actually get any type of stimulation from. But I've been seeing all these posts on Facebook about this rose-shaped toy.
Yep.
But for those of you who are very interested, Groupon has them, but I just wanted to read the title that they gave this thing because I feel like a lot of times when it comes to set toys, people try to be a little bit discreet about what it is.
No, they don't.
Especially if it's on something like Groupon. This thing, whole ass says powerful rose-shaped vagina sucking vibrator, nipple sucker, oral licking clitoris. That is all in the title. All in the title. All in the title. I read that thing and I was in shock. I was like, oh, y'all really just gonna do that? But aside from that, okay, this is kind of positive. So coming into 2022, I've made it an effort to be a bit more positive. I started to do some meditation. I have an app on my phone that gives me positive affirmations throughout the day. And I just wanted to leave you all with some of the ones that I got recently. One of the ones, actually, I'll use the ones today because I got some today. One of the ones I got is I'm not less for making mistakes. I am more because I learned from them.
Hello.
People spend a lot of time being stuck in the mistakes that they've made and not realize that every day after you've made a mistake is progress towards learning from that mistake. So take some time.
Yeah, a relative of mine gave me this advice when I was feeling real down recently about a mistake. And she made a good point of there's no such thing as a mistake. And I don't know if this is her language or something she's seen, but ain't no such thing as a mistake, really. It's more like you get the experience because the second time you go into it, you go into it with previous knowledge from the first time, right? So it's even better going into it the second time because, see, you know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
You already know what it is. And you know what to do better. So that's the good thing. It's never a failure. It's always a learning lesson. Yeah, the first time you didn't know. And this is what happened. But see, now the second time, you know. You got it. And even the third time, you know what you did the first and second time. So don't feel like it only got to be a one and two done thing. I like that. That was some good advice.
Yeah. So I just want to leave y'all with that. It's something positive. Sometimes I leave y'all with something funny. I'm not going to do nothing funny today. We're about to go into it. But by the time you listen to this, we'll be on Wednesday anyway. But, something we can carry throughout the week. So I'll leave y'all with that. And that I saw somebody's post on Facebook say, don't eat the wings from Taco Bell. My stomach sounds like two boots in a dryer.
Why would you get that said? My stomach sound like two boots in a... First of all, you wrong because I can hear the boots in the dryer. Secondly, why are y'all buying wings from Taco?
Well, apparently the people
I want that
the
tacos
wings
from
from Taco
KFC.
Bell are actually coming from KFC because they're owned by the same people. So
I know, I get that.
Still, but I'm not eating no wings from Taco Bell. And then y'all throwing these seasonings up there and this dipping sauce is gonna have me in there destroying bullets.
KFC is suspicious. By itself, no. Mm-mm. It's a hard no for me.
So, all right, ball here. So with that said, we will talk to y'all next week.
Next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.